week. I did not fit in. So I found Jazzercise across the street at the roller rink, and I started going there and met a lot of fun ladies.
At the roller rink?
At the roller rink, yes. And I loved it so much, I ended up getting certified to be a Jazzercise instructor. So I had a Jazzercise franchise there for like 6 years. Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
Fun.
Yeah. So that was fun.
You got to stay in shape while you worked.
That's right.
Okay, so let's fast forward. So there were a few other marriages. Mm-hmm. And,
Just a couple.
What, 4 more after that, I think?
Yes.
Can you recite all of your married names?
Well, I can. So, like, my maiden name was Edwards. My adopted name was Wormter. And then I had a Feinberg, a Rogers, a Fitzgerald, a Katie, an Adams, and my beloved Buckley.
Your beloved Buckley.
My beloved Buckley.
I know him.
Tell us about Bud Buckley, because he is
the sweetest man I've ever met. So Bud Buckley, he taught. He was a retired teacher, and he taught in New Hyde Park, upstate New York. And he retired. He was married for 25 years to this lovely lady that I've never met. Had 2 children by a previous marriage, who I love that ex-wife, and I love his children and grandchildren. But he became a musician after he retired. And I was...
You were a bad girl. You like musicians, too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I was divorced like 5 years, and one night I was home, and I was like really bored. All my friends said, you need to get on the dating service. You need to get on the dating service. So for like a year and a half, I was like, delete. I mean, like, really? I'm not impressed by you holding up a fish. You probably stink. No. So one night I'm home and I get this email and it says, faceless? Are you a ghost? I'm like, who the hell is that? So I paid to get back into the dating service, which was ourtime.com for the older group, the 55 and older.
Because you're over 40. Oh, you're over 50? Oh, really?
Oh,
okay.
yeah. You'd never know.
And
I know.
Yeah, I know.
We would have never guessed.
How would you ever know that?
And she even admitted
So
it.
anyway, I looked him up, and he was holding a guitar, and I'm like, oh, that's different.
It's not a fish.
Not a fish. So anyway, long story short, we got together, and I guess we've been together 7 years now in October. Awesome. Yeah, very happy. Loves my mother. He's sweet as he can be. Oh. Yeah, he's a great guy.
That's very helpful.
Yeah.
So, Mindy, tell us about your current career. So you are an award-winning real estate agent.
Well, yes. I've been a real estate agent for 21 years, excuse me. Mm-hmm. 21 years. And my very first listing was a manufactured home. I never set out to be an expert of manufactured homes, but you know how that goes. My first listing was my parents' neighbor. And so my career has just grown from that point, and I've worked very, very hard, and most of my business is referral. Mm-hmm. And I'm trying to expand my business right now, thanks to Miss Carrie Myronik, who does all of my marketing. But the thing is that I have most of my business is referral business. Mm-hmm. So people come and knock on my door. I want to list my house. Okay. All right.
You just hate it when that happens, when they come to you.
Yeah. So, but in the middle of all that, when we had the crash in 2007, I had a 4-man team. Everybody quit and got a real job. That's what my siblings call it, a real job. Why can't Mindy just get a real job? Yeah. So they all got real jobs. And I thought, no, I'm not working for $8 an hour or whatever everybody wants to pay me. So I got my insurance license. And I interviewed with a lot of insurance companies, but I ended up at Aflac. So I started working at Aflac as an associate. Then I became a coordinator in training. Then I became a district coordinator, and I ended up having 18 associates under me. So I kept my real estate license active. And I stayed there for 9 years to get tenure so I could continue to get my residuals.
Aflac's amazing.
Aflac is an amazing company. I mean, really. They stand behind their product, and I still have all my Aflac policies. They're fantastic.
I have policies with them as well.
Yeah. It just wasn't my thing. The cold calling is really, really hard.
Nobody likes that.
Speaking of cold calling,
Yes.
did you meet anybody cold calling that I don't know?
I met
So
this
something interesting?
fantastic lady named Carrie Meyernick. And because I cold called, I was very courteous to anybody that cold called me. And Miss Carrie Meyernick came in to sell me a printer. And I said, of course I'm going to give you time. So we made an appointment. We sat down. We hit it off. And
The rest
we've been
is history.
friends ever since. The rest is history. Absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, Mindy, you're amazing.
Yes, you
Absolutely
are.
amazing. So tell us about Sassy Sisters. How do you feel about Sassy Sisters? What has it done for you? And how did you learn about us?
Well, the thing I like about Sassy Sisters, I will tell you that I have tried to join a lot of networking groups, and none of it worked. I was vice president of BNI for a while, and basically what I did was I spent a ton of money on everybody else's business and never got any back. So yeah, and the rules are so strict, and I'm just not a black and white person. So Sassy Sisters is a very comfortable networking group. They're happy, they're fun, they promote each other. And I have to say that I need to get more involved because what I see is really nice, really nice. And all the ladies that I have met so far have been great, very interesting, hardworking, lovely people.
Oh, like you.
Yes.
We're all sassy.
So, Mindy, if someone was interested in selling a property in Southwest Florida, do you have a website that people could visit you?
Of course I do. Yes. And that would be bishopwestgulfcoast.com.
And would
think
you
it's
like them
Bishop
to?
West Real Estate GulfCoast.com.
I think you're right, Carrie, because you do
Just because
all my
I'm the
marketing. Yes. So it's Bishop West Gulf Coast.
She needs me.
I do. I need you so much.
So is that how you prefer people find you, or would you rather them call you or email you?
I love when they call me. So they can reach me.
What's your phone number?
941-468-1118. Or they can find us on Facebook, or they can find us on our website. But calling me is probably the best way to get a hold of me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And she does have an email, Bindy, BINDY, properties@gmail.com.
And let's just clarify, because my name is Mindy, M as in Mary. My husband's name is Bud, B as in boy. So that's why it's Bindy. It's Mindy and Bud. So it's bindyproperties@gmail.com. And whenever I get emails, they're like, hi, Bindy.
But now you have graduated. You have the Buckley group.
Yes, we are now the Buckley group. And I'm very excited to say that Miss Carrie Meyernick has joined the Buckley group. Mm-hmm. And we're very excited about that.
We are.
We're very, very busy, and it can only get better.
Sky's the limit. So we are super excited that you were our guest tonight.
And I'm so pleased you invited me.
I have a question for you real quick.
Sure.
So did you attend one of our fundraisers, or maybe even sponsor one of them?
I did. I sponsored and attended the dollar auction, which I have to say was absolutely amazing. I have never seen anything like it. From all of the vendors, the food, the liquor, the liquor table.
It's a fun fundraiser.
I mean, it was just organized so well. You guys did such a great job. I really had a fun time, and you raised a lot of money for our mother's house.
We did.
Which was the whole point,
Last year
right?
we donated $14,900 to our mother's house of
That's
Venice.
unbelievable.
So we're very proud of that, and we're
you
hoping
should
to
be.
And please stay tuned, because we will be telling you about ways to donate to our mother's house of Venice.
So that you can help them out yourself as well.
So, Kim, this was fun, wasn't it?
It was a great time. I loved hanging out with you, Mindy.
Thank you. I had a great time.
Learning about some of your crazy life you had.
Pretty crazy.
Purple
Yeah,
Volkswagen.
it was fun.
All right. So you're listening to Society Bites Radio, and we are the Sassy Sisters. Thanks for tuning in.